Hi, this is Gary and Sharon talking about myopia. Myopia is Greek word for old eye, and I'm 47 and I have to lift my glasses sometimes to read. Sharon, what are the solutions for that, both with contact lenses and glasses?
Well, we're really proud to offer, a service of myopia control to our patients, especially our younger patients. I'm really passionate about this in helping reduce short-sightedness or myopia in children, as I was also once a child who had a really high, really short-sighted, and I had to wear like the thick glasses. So
people get really confused about what's the difference between a long-sighted and short-sighted. Maybe we should just say that if you can see close up but not so well far away, that's short-sighted. And if you can see
Yes, that's right.
And in the anatomy of your eye, when you're short-sighted, the eye is smaller and shorter than it should be, so the light focuses behind your eye. When you're long-sighted, correct?
Yes, absolutely.
So 22.22 millimeters is your perfect length of eye. But there's something else that could happen. The cornea at the front of your eye could be too strong. So when it's too strong, if I seem to remember from my anatomy, the front of the eye is a +20, the cornea. So then so then the light focuses behind.
Yeah.
And then that's why you're a plus. So when you look at your prescription, you can see plus, and then when it's minus, you can see it's dropping short. So when you're myopic, is what this topic's about, you are short-sighted. So your lenses are thick on the edge and thin in the middle.
That's right. And not to make also the clinical aspect, if you're really myopic and that progresses later in life, you are at much higher risk of eye disease. Such as, age-related macular degeneration, glaucoma, retinal detachments.
I'm so glad you asked that, because I always say to my patients that are above -6, or especially the -10s, they've got to avoid knocks to the head. So I always say that if you're going to go on a bungee jump, it's a bad thing to do. You've got a thinner cornea, you've got a thinner retina than most people.
Your retina is more likely to detach.
Avoid bumper cars.
Absolutely. So this solution with myopia, how it works is actually it's a contact lens, which with time reduces the short-sightedness, so it stops it from progressing as much. So we've had some really positive results from it. So please don't hesitate to ask us.
So we're in Wood Street Opticians, which is we aim to be the number one opticians, certainly in East London, if not the whole of London. So if you're worried about your children developing more and more short-sightedness, this is the place to go. If you're short-sighted and you're around the age of 40 and you're finding yourself lifting your glasses, come in. We have solutions for that, both with contact lenses and varifocals. Oh, and did you know that you can get sunglasses with your prescription? Did you know that? A lot of people don't. Or swimming goggles.
Yeah, absolutely. We've got all options for everybody, so just drop by anytime.
So we're going to talk about Gary and Sharon. Myopia is named. Sometimes you can wake up. And I'm in running eyes.
Absolutely.
And I have to lift my glasses sometimes to read.
I have
solutions for that?
How can I have dry eyes? But it is a very common symptom of dry eye, and it really relates to tears not draining as effectively. So and your tear quality, which can sometimes cause excess tearing or excess water to come out of your eye.
And I know the older we get, the less tears we get, the less tears we get. And certainly,
really short sighted.
When I wear contact lenses, I kind of wear them for as long as I use them. Is that related as well? that get really
absolutely.
confused
Dry
about
eye,
what's
I
the
mean,
difference
dry eye,
between
especially
long-sighted
during
and
the pandemic,
short-sighted.
we've
Maybe
seen
we should
such
just
an
say that
increase,
if you
such
can
an
see
increase in dry
close
eyes
up,
in many of
but
our
not
eyes,
so
many
well
of our
far
patients.
away.
But contact lens wear
but
can
contact lens wear can
absolutely increase
Yes,
the
yes,
risk
yes,
of
that's
dry
right,
eye.
yeah.
And in the
So
anatomy of your
completely.
I'm in front of my PC for hours and hours and hours and hours. And even though I'm an optician myself, I forget to blink. Long-sighted, have you got any tips on how to remember it? And why is it to blink? 2 millimeters to blink.
So,
Perfectly.
absolutely.
There's something else
to
that
blink. Just remember the 20
cornea at the front of your
rule.
eye.
20
So
rule.
strong.
Every
So when
20
it's
minutes,
too strong,
20 seconds, when you do full
if I
complete
seem to
blink.
remember from my
And it's
anatomy
really,
that the front of the eye is
that
plus
full
20
of tear film, so that the whole of the front ocular surface is getting
so then
getting
light focuses decline,
to reduce
and
the
that's
dry
why
eye.
you're holistic. When you look holistic, just drinking more water,
Absolutely drinking water helps.
Drinking water
Is
helps.
really good. So there's
So
a
when
number
you're
of
myopic, is what this
things we can
talks
change in our
about.
lifestyle.
So your lens is thick on the edge.
Dry eye is a chronic condition.
Dry eye
That's
is a
really
chronic
hard to
condition.
completely
Really hard to
eliminate it. So it really does start with your habits. If you're really myopic, and maybe nutritional supplements such as omega-3 fish oil, and also blinking exercises, which we just spoke about.
So if I were to come to one of your special dry eye clinics, so glad you asked that because I always say to my patients that are above -6, or especially the -10, you've got to avoid knocks to the head. So I always say, if you're going to go on a bungee jump, it's a bad thing to do. You get thinner.
We test for inflammation. We have a look at the breakup time of the tears. So there's lots of other tests we do that checks that if you do have dry eyes.
Well, I think that if you're feeling uncomfortable, gritty eyes, red eyes, itchy eyes, you need to come to Budge Street opticians. These guys are expert, and I know that Sharon, she's super passionate about dry eyes. So give us a call. Give us a call. So we're going to talk about dry eye, and it's really oddly named because sometimes you can wake up with runny eyes.